Good morning, everyone. I have a simple question. Have you ever made a decision, then instantly regretted it? Maybe you bought something you didn't need or said something you shouldn't have. Well, you probably blamed yourself, but what if I told you that it wasn't entirely your fault? What if your brain is sabotaging you? Every day, our brain faces hundreds, even thousands of choices. Some are small, what shirt to wear, whilst others are huge. What career to pursue, who to trust, and how to spend our lives. But here's the catch. The human brain was never designed to handle these many decisions all at once. This is called decision fatigue. The more choices we make, the more our mental energy drains. When our brains are tired, we rely on shortcuts. We make impulsive choices, we stick with the familiar, and we avoid risk, even when risk could lead to growth. And that impulsive, late night, online purchase you made, that's your brain running on autopilot. But fatigue isn't the only saboteur. Our brains are full of biases, invisible rules which shape our choices without us even noticing. First of all, let's start with confirmation bias. It's what makes us seek information that already agrees with what we believe. Loss aversion makes us fear loss more than we value gain, and instant gratification. Let's see if you guys can guess this one. Basically, it's what tricks us into choosing comfort now over success later. And then there's the subconscious influence. Now, you guys may think that you're deciding freely, but no. Hate to break it to you, but your environment, your emotions, your habits, they're all pushing you. For example, the smell of coffee, the color red, and the scroll of a social media feed. They're all nudging you towards a decision you didn't even know you were making. This sounds scary, I know, but here's the empowering truth. Awareness is power. The moment you recognize that your brain has these sneaky habits, you regain control. You can design your own environment. You can simplify your choices, and you can pause. You can then ask yourself, is this coming from me or from my brain running on autopilot? Now, let me tell all of you a story. I remember sitting in a classroom during an important exam. The room was silent, except for one thing, my own heartbeat. I felt like it was echoing off the walls. I flipped the paper over. The first question looked so familiar. I had studied it, and I knew the answer. But suddenly, my mind went completely blank. Not because I didn't understand, and not because I didn't prepare, but because my brain was sabotaging me. Stress had activated the part of my brain which reacts to danger. My body thought I was being chased, not tested. And when the brain detects danger, it shuts down logic and goes straight to survival mode. In this case, I wasn't fighting the question, I was fighting my own brain. I had stared at that question paper, thinking, why now? Why is my brain doing this to me? But then, it hit me. My brain wasn't my enemy. It was simply overwhelmed. Too many choices, too much pressure, and too little rest. And at that moment, the brain chose survival over performance. I took one deep breath, then another. And slowly, just like magic, the answers started coming back, like someone turning on a dimmed light. Not all at once, but just enough. That moment truly taught me something powerful. We often blame ourselves for the bad decisions we make, But sometimes our brain is simply overloaded, overwhelmed, exhausted, or protecting us in the wrong ways. So the real question here isn't whether we'll make mistakes. Everyone does. The real question is, will you let your brain run the show, or will you take control over your decisions? Thank you.